Shout out to all the Burners permits listening right now. Hey guys, it's Brandy Posey, the owner-operator of Burn This Records and also the host of Burn This Podcast, the podcast that comes out every time a new record drops on Burn This Records. Synchronicity, baby. Our album this week is Who's the Master from Dwight Simmons. Dwight is an amazing comic that I've known forever out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He's the co-director of the amazing Limestone Comedy Festival. Buy his album, Who's the Master, right now. Who's the master in you if you buy the album? Enjoy the episode.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn.
This podcast. I never had allergies till I moved to Los Angeles. Every year, I forget that that's what's happening. And I just go, oh God, I'm dying. And then I'm like, no. You're allergic to things. That's
I can't. I legit can't breathe, and I'm not sure why. It happens overnight. I've had allergies, bad allergies for a long time, so you just forget.
Yeah,
you've gone through living your life and breathing like a normal human being, and then one day you wake up.
Have you seen those Instagram videos of the balloon they put in your nose to like expand?
Oh, good God, no! That's not in my algorithm, and I'm kind of grateful for that.
I'm sorry that I'm saying it into a microphone near you because it's gonna start showing up. It's horrifying looking, but it looks like it could bring me some peace. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of snake oil. I'm usually pretty opposed to most of it, but I was like, you know what? If it helps,
yeah, if it helps, it's a inflatable balloon that you're sticking in your face.
Uninflated up your nose. They inflate it real quick and let it go. So it just cracks everything and then like goes and it like resets your shit, apparently.
Okay.
It looks violent.
You got to put this on your Instagram, I think.
Oh, it will be. Don't worry. It will be content. Because the numbers that I have seen these videos do on Instagram better than all of my reels combined.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear you tell a joke. It's like, are you giving me a reaction to something that just happened or hurting yourself in some sort of way?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just going to start like shooting all of my maladies, all of my various, just that's whatever. I don't care at this point. If that's what the algorithm wants, I'll take it.
That's all. My algorithm is all like, I've not had hair for a very long time.
Yeah.
And it's still just him's hair. It's like,
oh, brutal.
Go do the surgery. It's just every other scroll is a man with the crown without hair, and it's like, hey, we could fix this. I was like, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing
right now.
You've got a great shaped head for we're recording now, by the way. But like for the listener, your head is a great shape, symmetrical. There's no weird bumps and lumps, at least what I can see from the front. So
yeah, well, yeah, I lucked out. I lost my hair very early. I was like 23. My glorious afro left me forever.
Did you used to have like a big one before?
I did.
Oh, that's rough.
I had a huge afro, started losing hair, and had to develop a personality. It was terrible.
Did you try to wear like a tiny hat in the middle for a long time to like help to like be like, no, it's style.
That's what a comic said to me when I was in denial. She's like, man, looked like somebody set a cup on that boy's head. Wearing a yarmulke, ain't got no yarmulke on. I was like, okay,
all right.
That changed everything. I took it off. So
yeah, nobody talks about how like a roast can change your life.
And for the better.
For the better.
For the better.
That should be like the new roast battle is just like, look, I'm not gonna really say horrible things about you, but I am gonna say the thing that everyone is thinking, and that will make your life better.
I will find your insecurity and attack it. It's really, it's a roast battle, but it's really just an intervention.
Yeah, exactly.
Make you a better person.
I mean, a roast battle just should be an intervention with punchlines. I mean, frankly, are we pitching a show? Maybe we're pitching a show right now.
I think so. I think that's a hit.
I am a happy human being. I'm a happy man. My mom just had a successful triple bypass heart surgery, so we're celebrating. I know. We're happy. We're relieved. We went to Golden Corral. It was great. I'm taking Mama out. We're going to test this surgeon's work. It's an endless prime rib night. It was good. My mom thinks she had her heart surgery on the wrong side of the opioid crisis. Does that make sense? Right, 2019, before then, they were just handing it out like they were Pablo Escobar. It's just like, hey, doc, I got a little arm contusion. They're like, here's a kilo of Oxycontin. Finish it by Thursday. Come back. My mom missed the party. She had her heart surgery last year, and she's pissed. she's open. I waited my whole life to do drugs legally. They opened up my whole chest. They took this part over here and put it over here. They sewed me back up. They gave me 2 Tylenol, told me walk the shit off. It's like they weren't even extra strength. I was like, because I'm gonna call my guy. I was like, don't call your guy, Mom. Don't call Rodney. Please don't call Rodney. Christ.
I'm amped up. I'm excited. It was nice to listen back to it. You know, you give things space, and you know, I talk a lot about where I was at the time when I wrote it. You know, 2 years ago or during the pandemic when I was getting married. You know, I was involved in like some social justice things, things with education and censorship. So that type of shit is tiring to work out in Oklahoma City, you know, on the road in Wichita, Kansas. So I took a little break and wrote some less charged things. I'm not like the material doesn't come out like aggressive or charged. It takes a long time to work it out so that it doesn't come off that way.
But I think that's smart, though. To me, it's like, it's funny because I just had a comic reach out to me recently, and they were asking about like they're performing at like their kids' Amnesty International like school thing, and they were like, I really want to give it to them, and I was like, well, but let's talk about this for a second, because do you want to alienate with your comedy, or do you actually want to like get through to somebody that isn't seeing from your perspective? And it's like, I think that's such a great thing of like a comic that, you know, you live in Indiana, like, you know, you tour all over the place. So you are like performing in front of a ton of people that might not know your point of view at all. So I think it's like, it strengthens it by, you know, by working through that. Yeah. Yeah. And you always have to get invited back to the place you're working at. So, you know, I can write think pieces if I really want to go that way. But the point of comedy, at least for me, is to make it funny, make it relatable to as many people as possible, which I'm coming back to. There was a time where I was like, fuck everybody that don't agree with and that's fair. That's fair.
Oh my God.
Shit's been real crazy for a few years, so that's nuts. Fair.
I might return there in November, like so we'll see we'll see But man, it was cool to jump back. I'm working on some more personal stuff about childhood right now, so it was nice to re-listen. It's like, oh, I know where that bit came from, or I know where I was when I wrote that piece, or where something snapped. I think that's really fun. Like, it's like, oh, I was in Little Rock, Arkansas, just alone, and this thing snapped. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things snap in Little Rock, so I'm glad it was a productive snap for you.
That's its motto.
Yeah,
the city motto.
The last time I was there, I've been performing, and then an audience member afterwards was like, how long have you been doing this? And I was like, oh, like 16 years or something. He was like, wait, how old are you? And I was like, I'm about to turn 40. And he was like, I thought you were much younger. And I was like, how old do you think I am? And he said, like 24. And I was like, that's not a compliment. That is an indictment on the 24-year-olds in your life.
Yes.
That you think this 40-year-old boy looks like that. It's not.
Little Rock got to moisturize, baby.
Exactly. I was like, avocados, water, and sunscreen, babe. It's like,
hydrate.
Yes, exactly. Monster Energy drink does not a complexion make.
That's a dehydrator.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick with the H2O for a couple of weeks.
My favorite thing to do is to walk into a bar, especially if the bartender's white, and just be like, how come y'all ain't got no Black Claw? Oh, it's his White Claw, you ain't got no Black Claw? Most bartenders are like, I don't, it didn't come in today. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. One bartender was smart, and she just poured me a shot of Hennessy. She's like, here you go. It's like, hell yeah, about to get Black Claw wasted in here. Let's turn up. Let's go.
My wife is from Wisconsin, and we were out on her dad's boat on some fucking lake. I can't keep track of them. It's too many. But like, it was a big weekend in the summer, and so many boats, like very nice boats, had these giant fucking flags that said, let's go Brandon, or just straight up fuck Biden.
Yeah.
And they're just like raising their Budweiser can. It's like, who, like,
yeah,
this is your family values guy. That's the dude.
Well, and it's also like, you've got a nice boat, you're on a lake for the weekend.
What are you mad about?
You have leisure time activity. If you got a boat, you got a nice house. That's just the way it is. So like, what are you upset about?
What are you mad about?
Yeah.
Like, what are you so mad about?
Yeah. I remember touring in like 2016 and like driving across like northern Pennsylvania up near like Lake Erie area. And there was one road I was on where every house had a waterfront on the lake house, and every house for probably 2 miles had a Trump sign outside. And I was like, you own lakefront property in this beautiful little town. You took the lake from people that could just be here having a nice lakeside picnic. Why are you so upset? Go to therapy.
It's nuts. It's like, it does permeate every part of our lives in a way that I don't think it used to. It's like, I don't go on a boat but once every 10 years. Yeah. I'm trying to enjoy my once a decade lake time. And inundated with this. It's trying. It makes you want to, keep writing vitriolic stuff. That's the person where it's like, I don't know if I care to reach that person.
Of course, yeah.
But maybe they have a kid that's embarrassed because their dad's a fucking idiot and has to peacock on like whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the giant flag stuff. It's just
clown. I know, it's like you're a walking yard sign, dude.
Yeah, it was like, it was embarrassing when it was just Dropkick Murphys fans. You know what I mean? And now you've got that for a president and not a punk band? Like, what's the matter with you? It's crazy. The last time you were on the boat, I guess, is like when you asked your now wife's father for their hand in marriage. I just had to do a little bit of red string to remember who, figure out.
You got real CSI. I saw it happening.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, he's pure Wisconsin. It's so funny because he's retired and he fishes all day and doesn't talk to anybody, and he watches the news and he hates Trump, and he doesn't. It's just funny when older white men you can tell that they're not around black people ever. So it's just like, he's trying to prove that he's an ally without saying the word black. You know what I mean? Or like, it's just really, I think it's really cute. Really do.
No, it's adorable.
Yeah, that's my homie. He was just like, yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. I'll walk her down the aisle. I guess if she wants, I'll ask.
Did you ask her yet?
Aw.
I'm planning on it.
Yeah, this is me. You aren't the second. She said no, but what do you think?
I was hoping that you would put in a good word for me. It's easier for me to talk about her parents than it is mine. I don't know if like that's too close. Her family is adorable to me.
Yeah.
And my family's like troublesome. Like I got to dig through some real childhood trauma, which I'm doing now. That's what I'm working on. But, her dad was like, all right, I think you covered me if you don't ever want to tell a joke about me again. He was joking, but I could tell he was serious. He was like, all right, chill the fuck out, dude.
Yeah. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
Good. We're good, right?
I was wondering. I was like, he's like, it's fine that he's black. I don't like that he's a comedian.
That's the thing. Yeah.
I was gonna do the thing like I wanted to propose. I wanted to ask her dad for his blessing. Young men don't do that anymore, I don't think, right? I was like, I'm gonna do it. I had to go up to Wisconsin. That's where he lives. That's how you know I like this woman, right? Just had to go to Wisconsin. But I know he likes me. He likes that I do comedy, right? He always asks questions, like very surface questions. Who's the most famous person you ever met doing stand-up comedy? Like, well, one time I got to meet Dave Chappelle. I met Tiffany Haddish. He goes, never heard of him. I was like, you never heard of Dave Chappelle? Or Tiffany Haddish? He goes, we don't get those channels in Wisconsin. He goes, what about the Three Stooges? I was like, okay, are you having a stroke, dude? Are you all right? Should I call the Three Stooges? He's good, though, man. I like him a lot. He hunts and he fishes. And he's retired, so he does all this stuff by himself. So once he's in front of somebody, he's making up for lost time. This dude talks so much. So much. He's just off to the races once he's in front of you. It's just, oh yeah, you see the difference between a coal-hole salmon and a king salmon is really the color on the underbelly. You'll want to check that, but they're both pretty good cuts of fish. I really hunt with a bow. I just got a lot of, but it's more humane if you do it that way. Yeah, I think it is. I got a lot of bucks on my wall. I've been hunting for a long time. Speaking of the bucks, that Giannis Antetokounmpo, he is really good. I couldn't always pronounce his name, but now I can because I wasn't a fan at first, but now I think he's pretty damn good. He is good. He got us a championship. We haven't had a championship. I've got bucks on my wall. Speaking of walls, you should be grateful for walls. People didn't always have walls. And I think you should really be grateful for your walls. Oh my God, that Aaron Rodgers, I tell you, I don't care for his politics, his personality. He's an asshole, but man, can he throw a spiral. It really does get cold up there at Lambeau Field. It's a good place to watch the game, but yeah, go Pack, go. Oh, would you like a cheese curd? I was like, I'm just gonna send him a text. I'm gonna just text him. Outrageous. That's what I did. I sent him a text. It'd be an honor. I was just sitting in a boat across from him. I was like, oh. He was like, oh yeah, sure, go Pack, go. So we're married now. I put a ring on it. That's
good. She got you. She got you on boats. She got you camping. Like, you're doing all the white people shit.
I know. You know what? It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's pretty glorious. It's pretty. I've admittedly had training wheels on. I'm out with outdoorsmen, people that have done this forever. She has a canoe. Our back room of our basement is just camping gear.
Oh, cool.
It ain't mine.
Yeah.
It ain't mine. I grew up with heat. I didn't need to know how to build a fire. What are we talking about?
I mean, the best part about camping gear is like somebody else spent that money, because I don't know if you've gone shopping with her for camping gear. That shit gets so expensive.
But you need it, right? Like,
you do.
It's like you're gonna sleep on the ground. You might as well try to be as comfortable as possible.
No, I mean, there's a reason that it is the way it is. It is just kind of funny that you're like, there's like astronaut technology in these hiking poles. I guess we need that.
I guess, yeah. It keeps the bears away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nature is dope. I wish that I got into it at a younger age. It's really nice to just put the phone, like, know that you're not going to have service for several hours.
Yes. Just
put it away and just, I don't know, like, become grounded again within nature. Like, I really dig that. So she opened my eyes to it. I was like, I'm very grateful for her to do that for me. Like, I hope that I've done something of that. Like, when we were dating, I was like, you want to go to the open mic? It's Tuesday, 10 p.m. There's 48 comics on.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to see how bad it can be? Do you need to know how good I actually am? You need to know what else I have overcome. You need to understand.
I need you to ask me the questions. Why are you still doing this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Exactly.
No, but she's a trooper, and I love her family. I lucked out. Like I said, I lucked out.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Well, Dwight's father-in-law can stop listening right now. Okay, we've covered you.
I got nothing else to say about you, big dog.
I went camping for the first time not too long ago, which is fun. It's because I married a white woman and that's the tax. But I didn't know that. The IRS will check too. Did you get your nature tax in? I guess like when I was younger, I went camping, but I grew up in the city, so it was like hood camping. My uncle just had me and my cousin sleep in the back of his pickup truck, and he gave us a sleeping bag. He's like, "You're camping." I was like, "This sucks. What is this?" He's like, "You want to try a Miller Lite?" I was like, "What's wrong with you?" Turns out I don't hate camping. I just hate hillbilly cosplay. I'm not into that. My wife took me real camping. We went to Maine. It was so beautiful. The sky, I could see the stars. I've never seen them so bright before. I could hear the water, the ocean. It was just like, oh, it's so nice. And it was beautiful. She took me for a hike, and the hike was dope because we actually saw another black dude on the trail. And he was like, oh! And I was like, ah! And we both were like, oh my God. We got so hyped in that moment. We got so hyped in that moment because in that moment we both knew what it felt like to gentrify a neighborhood. Like, yeah. I see why y'all like this. This is unbridled power right here. We're gonna build an open air Boost Mobile right here on the trail. See how y'all like it. Wouldn't be messed up if you just for a hike and you just saw a Church's Chicken. You'd be like, this used to be such a nice trail. This used to be such a nice trail. Damn it.
So you've got like a long story on the album about being on HGTV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, funny. How did that happen? What? Get into this for me.
It was so I got a Facebook message from a guy that I went to college with. He's the interior designer of a show called Good Bones, and my wife and I just got married, and he was like, "Hey, I know you guys aren't looking for a house. What would you like to be on the show?" And I was just like, "Yep, yep." It's filmed here in Indianapolis. We go right down the street. And it's the show's called Good Bones because they buy like a broke down house that has good bones and they fix it up and then sell it for however much money. So I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I'll go tour a new house. That sounds awesome.
Sure.
And they really we had to meet them not at the house. We met them like a block and a half away. They put us in like a a blacked out van, drove us around so that we wouldn't see the house because they wanted our genuine reaction, the real reveal. So we got kidnapped. It was February. It was fucking freezing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like half-mile walk as the hosts are like, "You're gonna love it," just pretending not to freeze to death.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I legit. The entire time, I'm like, this is just a house.
Yeah.
This is just a house. This is like, it's in a neighborhood they call it up and coming, but it's really still like the house looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You can tell it's brand new, but they never pan around to the other side of the street where it's just like abandoned house burned out. You can tell there was a dumpster fire the night before. It's still smoking.
Totally. They're like, we're still on basic. This is what basic cable houses can afford. If this show ended up on ABC, guess what? It's going to be a different neighborhood, but right now we're still,
Yeah. And it's just like, they're like, don't, it's like, how do you ignore that?
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the entire time I'm just like, cool. I'm trying to like fake liking this house.
Of course, yeah.
But it's, it's gentrification, which I'm, realizing as I'm walking through the house. And it's like, you guys are going to try to sell this for $500,000.
Yeah.
And
who did you displace? Who did you displace for this house? What did this do to the neighborhood? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
100%. And so one of the hosts, so it's hosted by a mom and daughter, one of the hosts, the mom tells us she's a former prosecutor. And I was like, that makes me hate you so much more. Yeah. Off camera, she's like, oh, I just see people in this neighborhood that you're like, it's just like, I remember locking him up and helping him. I helped him because I locked him up. I was like, oh my God, what?
Wow. A villain. I'm glad she has a TV show. I'm glad she gets to host a show.
She's doing fine. Her retirement hobby is gentrifying neighborhoods. So, and yeah, the bit is, the bit needed to be whittled down because I wanted to give so much information. I was giving too much information, so that it wasn't funny. It was just like anger.
Yeah,
and so I picked the highlights of Karen's tour through her gentrification station.
Classic Karen.
Ugh. You know what? I do the joke and people are like, what episode? I was like, that's not the point of don't watch the show.
No, I don't want to give her a moment of this.
Don't watch the special.
Yeah.
Buy the album.
Yes, buy the album. That's the important thing.
Yeah. You're supporting the wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, like me. That's bad. Yeah, we don't need to be pushing that.
No.
Oh my
gosh.
But
anyway, I was on Good Bones as a credit now, so
good.
Absolutely. I was on HGTV.
Yeah. The Best Bones. It's a true crime show.
The Best Bones.
The Best Bones.
My wife and I were on HGTV. We're on a show called Good Bones. We filmed it in Indianapolis. Good Bones is a subsidiary of the show Two Chicks and a Hammer, which both of those things just sound like an adult DVD you would get. My parents don't watch HGTV. I was like, Dad, I was on Two Chicks and a Hammer. He was like, I thought we raised you better than this. Please tell me you're the Hammer, please. No son of mine. I was like, you're going to love the sequel, 2 Men in the Truck. You're going to like that one. I don't know anything about home improvement. I don't watch HGTV. We just got offered to be on the show. I said yes because I wanted to be on television and because I'm dumb. You should probably do some research before you go onto a show, right? Good Bones is a show that's filmed very quickly. It's a quick shot show. They want your genuine reaction. What you see is what you get. Okay? And like I said, I don't know anything, so I just look like an idiot the whole fucking time. Every time the camera comes to me, I'm just like, wow. My wife's crushing it. She loves this shit, right? She's like, oh, I love the hanging Vaxel lights. It's so neo-modern here. I love what you've done with the granite countertops. And the camera comes to me and I'm just like, the kitchen is where I would keep the food. I like food, so if I bought this house, I keep it in the kitchen. And they're like, all right, weirdo. And then move along. I'm trying, I'm giving my best shot. I'm like, oh, what type of wood are these floors? They're like, they're vinyl. I'm like, what type of wood is vinyl? I don't know anything. They want to show us upstairs, and we're walking up, and this collection of words that I did not think was possible came out of my mouth. We're walking up, and I just go, oh, what a nice stair. You know how humans talk. What a nice stair. If I bought this house, this would be my stair right here. This is the reason I was skeptical, but the stair is pushing me over the... Oh my God, embarrassing. So embarrassing. Hosted by season 6, episode 6, by the way. It's hosted by a mother-daughter duo, okay? And they did have to do one takeover, and it wasn't even my fault. Okay, the mother's showing us the bedrooms. She gets to one particular bedroom, and she goes, and this is the master bedroom. And the crew collectively goes, cut! And the producer leans over, we've warned you several times. You can no longer say master bedroom on HGTV. Which is how I found out that phrase master bedroom had been canceled, right? I did not know this. I didn't know you couldn't say master bedroom. Did you guys know you can't say master bedroom? Yeah? You knew? Are you in real estate?
No.
No, you're just that woke. She's like, yeah. It's like, I got a push alert. I subscribed. They give you a heads up if you subscribe. I didn't know you couldn't say master bedroom. I just been out here saying it. Master bedroom with hard R and everything. It's just been really loose with it. I didn't know you couldn't say it. And then they explained it to me, and I'm like, oh, it's funny to me because it's so ridiculous. That phrase has never affected my life. It's never held back an opportunity from me, right? I've never been over to a friend's house and he's been like, hey, check out my master bedroom. I've never been, sir! Today's day and age. So I'm giggling about it, right? I think it's funny because it's silly, it's stupid. This woman loses her mind. She goes nuclear. I've never seen anything like this, right? I can't say master anymore. I gotta say main, I gotta say primary. This is bullshit. Cancel culture takes another fucking thing. I can't say master. I can say my whole career. I can't say this is censorship. Bullshit. I hate this. Can't say master. And then she looks to me. The only black person in the room. And she goes, do you think it's racist to say master bedroom? And I was like, I fucking do now, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
The album is called Who's the Master? How do you say Who's the Master?
I say, well, okay, so quick backstory on the title. Obviously, talk about master bedroom and the Good Bones bit. But growing up, I was a huge Kung Fu fan. I loved martial arts movies. And I also love this particular movie called Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Yes.
Where
love The Last Dragon.
Yes, it's so good. And it's unhinged. It's a Kung Fu musical blaxploitation masterpiece. Thank you, Barry Gordy. The hero's name is Bruce Leroy. That's what you need to know.
Yes.
And the villain's name is Shonuff. And his catchphrase is "Who's the master?" And that's what the album's called. It's a reference for 6 people in the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's amazing because I remember seeing Last Dragon later in life, but I was a huge Briscoe County Jr. fan.
Okay.
Who Shonuff is like the best friend / kind of not like frenemy. He's the frenemy in Briscoe County. And I was like, Lord Bowler is it Last Dragon? All right. Made me so happy.
It's so good.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch this movie. Find it. It is take an edible and then have the best night of your life.
A true gem. A true gem. I love it. Who did the artwork for the album?
That's Laura Sanders, a comic out of New Orleans. Ultra talented. Yeah.
The listener might be hearing from her later this year. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, I love Laura so much.
Me too. She's a sweetheart. So funny.
Exactly what I asked for on the artwork and above and beyond. She's so good.
It's good. I love it. I love the album. I love the art. When you sent it over to me, I was just like, oh fuck yeah, this is really, really fun.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Where can everybody find you online and all the various things?
Yes, you can find me at dwightsimmons.com. That's whatever your social media platform of choice is. All of my handles are at Dwight_Simmons. I'm trying to do all of them. I'm bad at all of them. But we're trying, baby. We're trying.
Hey,
but
the bad ones are the interesting ones, I think. Because if you're not like a slick produced whatever yet, like that's where the realness is, I think. Yeah.
I just figured out subtitles. I'm like, I'm doing it.
See, you're getting it.
You gotta know which hashtags to use on a specific day and time. I was like, I know. See why people pay someone to do this.
Yeah. It feels like a pyramid scheme. But I'll get in there a little bit.
Yeah. Keep going.
Why not?
Take my money.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you so much. And everybody, if you're listening, it's available for pre-order now. You can buy it. It becomes available everywhere this Friday, April 12th. And if you're listening to this in the future, it's available now. So what's stopping you? Go buy it on Bandcamp. It's on iTunes. It's on Amazon. You can stream it. If you're going to stream it, here's the thing. Stream it and then put it on mute and stream it again for the rest of the month. Because that is what it will take to equal
one download
buying the album. So what if you just bought it? Imagine supporting art. I believe in you, the listener. I believe in you so much. Here's the thing. I believe in you. You can do it. You're listening to this. This is a free podcast. You've already been entertained. For the price of one album, you get this podcast episode and you also get an album. So what are we doing here? Let's go. All right. All right, well, let's go. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Enjoy Dwight's album, and we'll talk to you soon.